Hey guys, Tyler here bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Crossing in the Woods. Thankfully spawning in the north we have Jeremy Fragrance playing as Brits, who has Commandos, Vanguard, and Special Weapons. Going up with him is Stark playing as Soviets, who has Lend-Lease, Soviet Shock Army, and Counterattack. Him in the south, we have 130th Panzer playing as OKW, straight away going for Firestorm. And Teitoku straight away locking into Jaeger Armour as Ostheer. Just the rankings here. Jeremy Fragrance rank 5 randoms, Stark 30 against around rank 200. Axis arranged team. Conscripts having a bit of trouble in these engagements. I think Conscripts had potential to win that engagement with the stern post, just didn't drop the models. Oof, look at that guy go flying.
Ready for action.
I know you guys, like, I generally completely miss those kind of moments, and you guys are like, oh man, how'd you miss that? Missed it this time. MG with a heavy cover position. Set up there with the sandbags. Locking down the center. Who are spraying a decent amount of damage in so far. Goes back for a little bit of repairs. Meanwhile, Axis not really contesting left hand side. Content to sit on their half of the map for the moment. Same story for Jeremy Fragrance. Incendiary grenade. Full retreat there for the conscripts. And we've got the medics coming up now for Stark. So by the time he gets back there, should be able to heal up quite nicely. Here comes the flamethrower. Commandos already very low though. Around the corner. Going to get forced away very quickly. I think probably could have stayed behind the trees and just attacked round it. With the flamethrower. Forced away the Fox Trinity quite easily. And now it looks like Stark once again going to get forced away. Not having much luck as he pushes in. Just can't quite get anything going. Looks like Jeremy Fragrance finally going to be the one who breaks the stalemate on his side. Looks like he moved forwards there and stopped on the road. Took a good chunk of damage, soft retreating away. Cut-off attempts from Teitoku, maybe a flanking attempt. Looks like he was winding up for the rifle grenade there, though cancels it as the Vickers packs up. And sets back up, Grenadier's going to have to retreat. He's going to try to launch a rifle grenade, but it gets interrupted. Now maybe the Royal Engineers can get a wipe on retreat. A few of them reloading. Oh, the conscripts coming in as well. Oh, and they do go down. Good work there from Stark coming in to assist with the wipe. Royal Engineers definitely would not have got it otherwise. And yeah, a little bit strange build for Jeremy Fragrance. Double Vickers, you don't see that very often. Got an MG34 out the back now though. Dodge away from the flamethrower. Oh. Okay, they do survive. Tense though. Just getting suppressed by the machine gun. Pinned now even, getting pinned really quickly. Looks like he might have been in the river. Causing the suppression to ramp up. Molotov out from Stark. Pretty easy dodge. But we do have a Vickers on the fuel back there. So the Allies do make a nice breakthrough and get some Axis territory under their control. Off track coming up for Teitoku. And it's a battle group for 130th, going for a slightly forwards position as well. Looks like the Axis really want to dig on the right hand side of the map. We do have a squad branching out to the left now, and uncontested, so should be able to get a good chunk of territory over there. Soviet heavy mortar coming in for Stark. Managing to flank around the Vickers with the Ku wagon. Forces the retreat. Just Ura in. Just sit behind the sandbags themselves now. Big OKW force pushing forwards.
All infantry squads can have an additional infantryman. Damned
Taking
enemies
any
trying to
models
take a
with that
point from us.
Molotov. Heavy mortar shells flying around. Not hitting too much though so far. And here comes the half track. Early retreat there from Jeremy. With this kind of build, he's going to need to make some
Enemy
medics,
causing
which
trouble.
he has
Trying to
not
take one
done
of
so
our
far.
points.
But he's got plenty of manpower. Could have those building up. Cut off play here from Jeremy Fragrance. Do have the mobile observation poster in this commander now. So half track may be quite a strong option for it. Mortar, in fact, a second one picked up now from Stark. Still not having much success though. Oh, there we go. Good hit on the stern post, getting them low. Just trying to get that anti-tank grenade off, but good control of the Ku wagon so far, staying out of range, and up to Vet 3 on that already. Shows how potent it has been so far. Generally, I'm not really like a huge fan of the Ku wagon against Soviets, but if you're not up against guards, it's not quite so bad. Well, took care of that sandbag nice and easily. Push forwards from the OKW troops, and they've got the STGs now, so the conscripts are starting to fall off. Oh, in fact, one of them's got the MP40s. Ooh, big molly. On the move. Another Molotov out. Not sure like how damage over time flame ticks work in the water. I know that sometimes flamethrowers can straight up miss. But yeah, I'm not sure about the damage over time ticks like the Molotov. It's a rare scenario. All that Axis did manage to cap up the left-hand side quite cleanly. Kind of curious as well. Jeremy Fragrance picking up a second section, was that?
Right, chaps. Orders. Upgrade finished. Right then. Very nice. Orders from Mr. Churchill. Oh, back at me! Sappers in the fire!
Has gone for medics as well.
Wash your ears out, or does wanking make you deaf? We've got orders.
Here come the heavy mortar teams. I feel like Stark kind of needs a machine gun of his own though to hold the line a bit better. Some suppression cooking against these potentially MP40 troops. We have two ISGs coming out now for 130th. Vickers getting flanked by the Ku wagon again, forced off. Trying to stand strong. Oh, the incendiary barrage. Oh, those conscripts do get away alive, but double incendiary barrage is coming in. Stark having to get out of there really quickly too. And now the Axis capping up. Got the double fuel for a moment. Fragrance a little bit slow coming across to try cap. Fuel point. It's going for a sniper. Okay, interesting choice. Destroy cover, opening up the center here for the Axis. Interesting. There we go. Axis forced away on the left. Don't have much over there to really contest. BP's quite close. Allies behind by around 30 at this stage. Stark has the tier 3 down. But it might be a straight tier 4 build from him since coming to the tail end of maybe the T-70's timing. The wipe on this combat engineer. Really needs to chase. Okay, well, got the wipe anyway. And conscript's there for the regather of the flamethrower at least. Is going to go for the T-70. Okay. A little bit surprising. Timing on that a touch late. And now he's not going to have any repairs for it either. Vet 5 on the Kuwagen. That has to be like the fastest Vet 5 Kuba I think I've ever seen. Oh boy. 130th looking to go for a forged Schwer, it looks like. That's it. I feel like that's crazy risky with double heavy mortars. Time fuse coming in. Forcing away the machine gun. T-70 putting some pressure on the Raketen. It's low, but he's staying on the front lines. Relatively safe out the back. Oh, wow, he can actually reinforce from all the way over there. Really be out of range. We also have the half-track forwards for the Grenadiers, getting some reinforcements going. Sniper picking away from the side.
The new company command post is ready.
There we go, Raketen connecting once. T-70 on the move. Stark wants to come back in, kill. The Kuwagen does get away, and the Raketen connects with another shot, forcing away the T-74 repairs. Oh, one heavy mortar getting decrewed, looks like by the flame barrage. And yeah, no repairs for Stark. There's a lot of manpower floating. Needs to get something going. Engineers having a bit of trouble. Jamming the capture for a while. Here goes the Vickers. Do have another one though. Smoke grenade out. And the Vickers on the move. Combat engineers not repairing the T-70. Looks like they're coming out to recrew the mortar first and foremost. Thought getting the T-70 back up to full strength will be the #1 priority. Okay, we've got a Ostheer sniper out now. Gotta look for the counter snipe. AT gun trying to clear off the sandbags. Oh, no dodge from Stark, and he just loses the squad. That was really bad play. Charging into a P-Green like that first off. It's not a very good matchup for you. But then, like, just no dodge at all. I'm not sure what that was about. One mortar away. T-70 still out for repairs. It's been off the field for, it feels like over 2 minutes at this stage.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
The having to build the combat engineer, didn't build it in preparation for the repairs. And then the combat engineer's crewing the mortar instead. And there were conscripts, you know, not too far away. Usually could have jumped on instead. base artillery coming through. Got the half-track set up. Oh, I missed the counter-sniper. I apologize. Start with one kill. Looks like Jeremy Fragrance, though. Gonna go for another one. Get full-on snipe v snipe action. Probably some smoke here that we can't see. There's the T-70 back again. The mortar shells blasting down. Got the flares coming up from the mobile observation post, providing some sight. 50 munitions on those. Oh, they're reasonably expensive. Minesweeper out. Section overwhelmed. There's a sniper coming through the center. Looks like maybe he's trying to bait with his Vickers. But the smoke actually may be working out in Teitoku's favor here. Since now he's not incentivized to come forwards with the sniper and pick off the machine gun. Now for the counter snipe. 8 kills now on that mortar. 9 and 9 on the infantry support guns, and they came out a little bit later as well, so they seem to be performing better. It's gone for a split on them now though, which I think is for the better. Quite a few craters coming down now from all this indirect fire, so quite a lot of camouflage available to the snipers. Incendiary barrage again targeting the heavy mortar, forcing that away. But yeah, it is a little bit risky, I feel like, having the Shredder this far forwards with those double heavy mortars running around. I think the time fuse does... it's about 1/3 of a truck's health per barrage. So with 2 heavy mortars, could take it down pretty low. Pretty quickly. Maybe threaten to kill it. Stark actually going for a regular T-34, it looks like. Not the 85. A little bit surprising. Just getting suppressed. Grenade out. This time he dodges. Mobile observation post move a little bit further back.
And heavy tanks are now available. Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Okay, we've got some Brens on sections. Sections also have pyrotechnics upgrades. No counter snipe opportunity. The sniper really in position. Oh boy, and here comes a Panzer IV. Oh, Stark lucky that the Panzer IV doesn't chase forwards. Very easily could have lost his T-70. Doesn't have any anti-tank gun. T-34 on the far side as well. Could maybe even get flanked. No, double anti-tank grenades shutting down that option. But it looks like Jeremy Fragrance didn't get too much done with his push. Bleed a lot of manpower. And yeah, just can't get his sniper in position for that counter snipe. Now also with damage engine, but we've got a Comet out for Jeremy Fragrance. And the Axis maybe also lacking a bit in the anti-tank department. We have a 1 lone pack for Teitoku. So it's a pretty large army though. It hasn't been bleeding too much. In fact, we'll take a quick look at the KD. See Jeremy Fragrance and Stark, both pretty poor KD. Okay. Off that artillery strike from Firestorm Commander. I saw the shadow of the shells coming. I was like very confused. Decent connection. Not incredible though. Yeah, very campy style from Jeremy Fragrance. Happy to sit on the fuel, not really push in constantly. There's a sniper out the back still. T-Series put into recon mode. Here comes the Brumbier looking for some hits. M1, 6-pounder there. Bouncing. Oh, sniper in some trouble. Panzer IV coming forwards. Ooh, he's still camoed. Tank gun. Uh-oh. T-34 coming around. 6-pounder still surviving. And blocked. Engine damage potentially coming through, but the T-34 not getting the rear armor hit just then. Now has to back away. Oh, and the Raketen from the side finishing the job. That did not go to plan for Stark. Oh, and there goes a conscript too with the flamethrower. He's got his Zis coming in now, but it's too far away. Here comes some Shreks connecting. And the Raketen's there. Could this be the end of the... No, T-70. Oh, could still go down. Does go down. The Vet 2 Raketen with the higher rate of fire. And I think some sight provided by the mobile observation post. And down it goes. Wow, that was horrible for Stark. Losing both of his tanks and a conscript. Oh boy, and we've got a recon plane in for Teitoku, maybe looking for some counter snipe options, and that's the Brit sniper forced away now. And nothing's getting through this Brumbier's armor at the moment. Here we go, finally the Comet managed to get the job done. Now I've got the 85 coming out for Stark this time. I think he probably does need the 85. He's just like a little bit lacking in the anti-infantry department. But also does need an SU-85. Which he probably would have got if he hadn't have lost his regular T-34. How the Allies in a bit of a bad position. Quite far behind in army sizes. The Axis have a pretty good late game setup already. Got a lot of sight provided by the IR searchlight and the mobile observation post with the flares. And that can be really hard to deal with on this map especially. Such a small map. No really room to flank or hide. With so many things providing sight. The only thing the Axis are missing maybe now are some mines on this side of the map to prevent some flanks. And the Allies will really be boxed in. 45 coming from the side, but going to take a big dose of damage. Shreks were in a nice position. Some heavy mortar action coming through the center though. Counter barrage also from the Ostheer mortar. And now it's dead. Searchlight providing a lot of sight. Some new barrages out the back on one of the heavy mortars. T-35, a lot of damage, slow on the repairs. We're in a nice position, do have the Raketen there, but just out of range for the moment. Heading into it with the Panzer IV. More speeding way to safety. That Vet 2 Raketen looking nicely with the rate of fire. We've got the artillery strike coming in for Stark. Now this ability has been a bit lackluster so far, from what I've seen. Does not hit too much with that at all.
The command vehicle has converted to a static building.
Trying to apply some bleed to the incoming Fox Grenadiers. They're going to get the Faust off though, and the Raketen pushing forwards. Now Panzer IV getting a lucky pen through the frontal armor. With an anti-tank gun there though for Stark. Panzer IV slight overcommit. But getting a little bit lucky, a lot of misses. 3485 though, looking for the kill. Missing again though. And bouncing. He's committed though. Continuing the chase. Needs one more shot to penetrate. With the Shreks coming in from his teammate. But a bounce again. Now T-3485 getting blocked. Gets the kill. And now the Shreks coming in on his rear. Gonna try to dodge away to this angle. Can the Shrek squad get in range for another volley? 5 on the move. He's activated the incendiary rounds. It's actually not a bad idea against the rear armor. Could get some damage done. Here comes a second T-34 for Stark though. The Shrek pops. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Stempire's trying to get the finishing blow. Oh, but they miss. Close call. But I think overall justifies. You know, if Stark lost his tank there, I feel he was very hard done by. Okay, 17 pounder coming up for Jeremy Fragrance in the center. I don't think that's a good idea with those double incendiary infantry support guns. It's not going to last long. And he has to cancel it straight away. Snipers over here. Oh, there goes the IR searchlight. 6 pounder gets some range for the kill. There's the sniper back at base at the moment. Sniper, you know, even though it's not stacking up any kills, it's providing sight to the allies a little bit. It's not fetched up, doesn't have the sight bonus yet, but it's not completely useless. This could be a good time for Teitoku though, coming forwards with his sniper. Got the recon plane ready to rumble. Oh boy, somehow got revealed just then. Oh, with smoke actually kind of covering up the retreat. How did the sniper get revealed? Not sure. Okay, 16 kills over here, 14 on the other. Got a elephant going through the center now. And as I said, without a 17 pounder, elephant's probably going to be pretty hard to deal with. And 17 pounder. Oh! Lucky break for that sniper. Not entirely sure why he needed to retreat. I don't think he was revealed, right?
Enemy is taking our territory.
And now the allies with a boatload of medium tanks. Having some trouble dealing with the elephant. Panzer on this side as well. Do have Jeremy locking into his commander. He's gone for Commandos. So he's going to have the big bombs. Their supremacy in the not too distant future. Might be helpful in dealing with the Schwer on that side of the map. But at the moment, Axis with a very tough composition to handle. Got the sight so strong on this kind of map. They got the elephant. Oh, sniper on sniper revealed by the recon plane. Doesn't quite get the shot off in time. Close call though for that sniper. Good reaction times from Jeremy Fragrance. And it's a stalemate. Already on the VPs. Chusha coming in next for Stark. Still got one of his heavy mortars, the other one decrewed currently. T-3485. Gonna do some damage. Jagdpanzer rotating that direction. Smoke out from the shock troops. Looking for the capture. Jeremy Fragrance has a huge amount of fuel. Just a lot of resources in general. He was briefly building a second Comet, but he cancelled it. Getting in position now. Jagdpanzer backed away, so can't finish the job on the T-3485. Shock troops not having much success. E5 coming forwards again. Oh, here we go. Got the air supremacy through the center, though. It's going to force the Ostheer units back, but not it's really going to do any damage. Oh, the half-track did not back away far enough. And the Elephant actually a little bit low after that as well, also not backing away. Wow, okay. The Comet pulling back now. Range tank guns through the center. Can't quite finish the job on the Elephant, but that actually did way more than I was expecting, largely because Teitoku barely dodged. I didn't see exactly where... Oh. Rest in peace. Exactly where the smoke was. I saw him move back a little bit. I thought maybe he had dodged away already, but was not the case. Walking Stuka next for 130th. Not going to rebuild that Panzer IV.
Ready for action.
Recon plane up. Counter snipe. Here it is. And this time Jeremy Fragrance doesn't realize in time. And now he's 0 for 2 in the sniper wars. Does indeed go for the Comet again. And a rebuild on the sniper again. Which is interesting. There could potentially be a moment here for the Allies to just completely overwhelm if he went for yet another Comet instead of the sniper.
The capture point is being overrun.
Maybe he doesn't quite have enough pop cap room, right? What's
Fighter
18?
bombers are ready to attack everything they see. Bombers inbound.
Yeah, okay. Have to go for Cromwell then instead.
You'll find it very bracing up there. Marksman trained and awaiting a target.
But yeah, the Axis do have a reasonable amount of anti-tank, but between the Elephant and the Jagdpanzer, quite vulnerable to getting flanked. They do have one Shrek on each side, one Shrek squad. But yeah, not many mines down, so those kind of aggressive plays could work out for the Allies. T-34's just poking forwards. Triple T-34's ready to rumble for Stark now. She's ready to fire again as well. Okay. There's a recon plane coming in. Oh. Uses that recon plane to target the heavy mortar and down it goes. Well done. T-34 swarming in, looking for the Jagdpanzer kill. Takes engine damage. Gonna call in yet another air supremacy. Jagdpanzer's still alive for the moment. Raket goes down to the Katyusha. Elephant comes in, gets a big hit on one of the T-34s. Going for the ram with the low health T-34. It connects, but the 85 bounces. Pack over here now, but getting blocked by the tech truck. T-34 bouncing again on the Jagdpanzer. One more shot though. I think he's got time. Pack setting up. Does get the kill. Just before he goes down himself. Oh, he lost all three T-34s. I didn't see where the third one went down. It looks like it may be over there. Maybe it tried to ram the Elephant or something. So a good amount of damage done there from Stark. Decrewed the Raketten and now getting the steal on that. But lost all three of his tanks. I thought maybe he only lost two.
Sector is at risk.
But no, all of them down. This is the issue. Jeremy Fragrance doesn't have any X factor in the sniper on sniper wars. He doesn't have a recon plate like Teitoku, and here comes Teitoku's. Oh, and the sniper goes down to the walking Stuka. The conscripts also, I think, just went down to the Brumbeer. The allies are getting torn apart right now. Coming in from the side. Elephant quick to spin around though. Just looking for a shot on the sniper, but missing. Katyusha coming in, targeting the mobile observation post again. Did he cancel that after two salvos? Expecting a few more rockets to come in there. T-34 coming in. This one another 76. Maybe he's just looking for some ram action.
We have a new T-34 standing by.
Something a bit more expendable. And we're boxing out the allies from the center now. So the allies maybe want to try something on this side, but the IR searchlight spotting the comet back there. Now they're getting to open up. We're coming forwards with the bunker buster, super long range, the flare up from the mobile observation post. Double anti-tank guns having to pull back for some healing.
We've 200 points remaining.
And the Axis just content to camp on their two VPs. Slowly work down the allies. This time the allies notice. Dodge away from the Stuka strike. But it can be tough, you know, sometimes hard to notice those flares. Oh, here comes a actual walking Stuka strike. Harder to notice the flares than is the recon planes. You don't have a plane buzzing around. So you might not notice to look for those off maps on your back line. It's a Katyusha barrage, that's a good one. There you go, the Obers, shock troops coming in. T-34 looking for a bit of a flank. We've got double Raketans. Could be a good time for the phosphorus. There it goes, nicely done by Jeremy. And decrease the machine gun. Neutralize on the VP. Oh, I didn't even notice Stark calling in his artillery strike. Curious positioning on that. We've got the rebuilt Schwer back there. Maybe that would have been a better target. So, there we go. Back base cannon upgraded now. Go for the cap in the center. It does allow the allies to drain off a couple victory points from the Axis. So they're holding 1-0 at the moment, but not a super effective push from them overall. Oh, looks like the British sniper went down again, right? A few Brens dropped now. I think I saw one on the overs as well. Unfortunate for Jeremy. His own weapons turned against him. Still holding strong on that left VP. Oh. No, MG there. Sniper's perfectly fine. Anti-tank guns trying to wheel their way through center, but no luck. And the Schwer locking out the shock troops again from the VP. Can Getting somewhat close again to the air supremacy. Elephant is on the far side at the moment. And the heavy mortar forcing away the MG in the centre. Dodging away. Pretty reasonable connection anyway from the walking Stuka. Oh, and trying to set up the Raketen here instead of retreating, and it just got obliterated by the triple LMG Grenadiers. So quick, that Raketen got destroyed. Coming in from the side, missing. There's the Katyusha. Pressing back the Grenadiers. Oh, T-34 hits a Telemine, trying to go in for a bit of a flank. Now backing away. With how exposed the Axis have left this side, it would be quite easy for Stark to send a sweeper over here to clear the path. Bring out some more British base artillery to hold on to the VPs. At the same time, probably also wants to try save some munitions for that air supremacy again. Try and knock out this tech truck once more. And the 30th, very close to another Jagdpanzer. But, you know, the Axis have lost control of this fuel quite a few times and have really contested this fuel on the left over the last quarter of an hour, I'd say. Grenade in. Pretty effective dodge so far. Not back the other way though. And the double shocky's actually getting in here, doing some big damage. Brombeer out for repairs at the moment, not able to assist. Oh wow, he's got a pit somehow. I didn't even notice pits anywhere. What squad had a pit on it? Well, whatever squad it was probably dead now. Probably a Royal Engineer. And now quite strong anti-tank on that Sternpo. Does indeed go for the Jagdpanzer rebuild. Good shot in there from the Comet. And comes another walking Stuka barrage. Bunker Buster as well. Mortar can decruise. Still alive. Here comes the Katyusha back the other direction. Bring off the double ISGs. Well targeted. And decruise one of them, the other one hanging on by a thread. Jagdpanzer on the field. Often vetting up now, up to vet 2. Brombeer coming through the centre. Got a lot of anti-tank guns here though for the Allies. Brombeer has to be careful. He's bouncing quite a few shots though. Could have gone down there. Penetrations came through. Got the rockets coming through. Oh, not really a dodge from the Allies.
We've lost an anti-tank gun.
An anti-tank gun completely destroyed. T-34 maybe looking for a flank. Forced off by the Panzer Grenadiers though. Not sure what this T-34 was doing exactly, but that also got forced away. Heavy damage on the tanks for Stark. You have a mortar pit out the back now for Jeremy Fragrance. That one probably far enough away. The infantry support guns can't really reach it that safely. So maybe that could be an effective positioning. And has teched up, so even though the auto fire range stops here, we'll be able to make use of that heavy barrage. Oh! Sniper finally goes down and it's to a Katyusha. There we go. MG just T-posing its way through that one. The rest of the weapon team is way out the back. Oh boy, big hit from the Brumbier. You don't see that every day. Okay, setting up now. Bunker Buster on the Zis. Recon plane up in the air as well. Zis trying to return fire but ends up getting decrewed. Double T-34s trying to get a bit of a flank cooking, but with mobile observation post sees them coming. Got the Shrek and the pack there. Going in for a bit of crush action on the Shreks, and they actually do quite nicely. But the Elephant coming in from the side. And then once again Stark not having much luck with his medium tank play, just can't seal the deal. But he's got a T-34. Oh, it looks like he came in from this side. I didn't even notice. He managed to take down the walking Stuka. Okay, well there we go. Coming in from more angles than X can effectively react to. Could be quite nice for him to kill the bunker here as well. Could be another small win. And behind that, their ally is actually getting some territory going. T-34 finally goes down. This pushed all the way forwards for Stark in the center. Now decrewed.
We're losing a capture point.
Got the air supremacy ready for Jeremy Fragrance again. He's got enough in his army to go for something else now as well. Bunker Buster on the anti-tank gun. And the Elephant finishes off the decrewed Zis.
The enemy have 300 points.
A lot of offense ready for the Allies. As long as they get sight, they can just kill this thing instantly.
Target captured. Heavy machine gun team ready for battle.
Comes back to the repair station. Comet looking for the kill on the IR searchlight. Oh, it survives, hanging on by a thread. Armour holds up against the machine guns. A bit unlucky for Jeremy. Stark, meanwhile, once again set back to the Stone Age after all those losses. Still trying though. Often having some pathing issues. Double Shockies getting in. Be a good time for a Blencorper. Okay, we've got Stark's artillery coming in out the back. Dodging away now, but I think some shells will land in time. Maybe these Obers will be in some trouble. Kind of luckily catches the Raketten. Quite a defensive position though, going to be hard to stop the Axis from recrewing that. Now we've got a Panther out for Teitoku. Struggle for repairs though, only one Pio. He's got lots in reserve. Could maybe just get aggressive and dive with this thing. He's got plenty of resources in the bank to trade with. Doesn't have to repair. Oh, Columbia. 55 kills now. Allies though have held on to the centre for a reasonable amount of time. We've got a Centaur out for Jeremy. That's a strange choice. Axis have the occasional recon plane, but the only reason I'd be thinking about a Centaur is I was trying to go for another counter snipe war, but obviously sniper's dead now. It's an interesting choice. I don't really understand it though. Didn't even notice it, but the mortar pit out the back did go down at one stage. Wow, there goes the Brumbier. T-34 coming in for the ram. Oh, and connects with the engine critical. And there goes the Panther as well. Wow, okay. Allies mounting a bit of a comeback all of a sudden. Brumbier going down. Looking to finish off the T-34. Missing though, missing. Ooh, Obus. Close call for them. Keep on playing up for Teitoku. Oh, but shot down now by the Centaur. But the Shrek's actually coming in from the side, and they're the ones to finish off the T-34. Okay. Nice for those Tommies to pick up that dropped LMG. Jagdpans are pushing forwards aggressively. Exposing the rear maybe to the Comet. Oh, coming in, knocks out the IR Searchlight. This time, getting the job done. Now backing away, Elephant rotating, taking a shot or two. Or three maybe even from the M1. 6-pounder rather. Troops on the VP. And now quite a few points draining from the Axis. Got a Panther fresh on the field for 130th. Oh boy, and this Comet just found out about that the hard way. There goes the Vet 3 Comet. Heartbreaker for Jeremy. Can rebuild it straight away, but real shame to lose all that veterancy. Oh, good Katyusha barrage. Reinforcing off damage though. But Teitoku has pretty much burned through his entire manpower bank. He had over 1,000 before. Oh, Comet missing the killing blow. Chasing him for one more, but now the Elephant coming in from the side, and the Comet misses again. Trying to war speed away to safety. Panther chasing in. And the Panther snipes him off super long range. Ooh, unlucky for Jeremy Fragrance. Another Comet down. Oh man, it looked like the Allies had turned the tide there, but after that loss, or two losses, both Comets going down for Jeremy Fragrance. They're right back in the blender. The Axis, much larger army sizes. Sport guns softening up the Vickers. Elephant very close to Vet 3 now.
Half-track has arrived.
35 back up to full strength. Katyusha ready to fire again. It's actually a rebuilt Katyusha. The other one died out the back. Man, I've missed a couple out the back strikes this game. And there's a Werfer. Oh, the shock troops do end up going down to it as well. We're getting some big hits in. S285 coming across. We've got the Elephant right there though. That rotates around quickly to face. There's howitzer fire coming in. Oh, the Jagdpans are from the side. Daring play, but it might just pay off. And one more shot required. And he gets it. And he's got the health bonus. Can he back away? Here comes the Comet. Elephant might just be in range of the Comet chases. The anti-tank gun coming forwards. Didn't pop the rapid maneuvers though. Comet missing. Here comes the Panther. Okay, rapid. So, both tanks hoping for the return kill. He's hanging on by a thread though. I think that was a snare bounce, allowing the Jagdpanzer to survive. And then the Centaur goes down.
The tank's been lost.
Yes, Supremacy coming through now. But once again, a lot of losses on the Allied side, almost none on the Axis. Stark saying GG. Oh, wipes the Peregrines. So Stark ready to throw in the towel, but maybe Jeremy Fragrance is not. Stark has a little bit to rebuild with. Could build maybe another 2 T-34s. By the time he completes construction on one, he could start construction on the next with his fuel income. Good Katyusha barrage takes down the mid bunker. Let's fit one with that as well. And the Allies still in control of 2 VPs. You know, they were about 120 behind at one stage, now only 20, so they have leveled the playing field a lot. It's just they're so far behind an army. A couple heartbreakers there, losing the Su-85, not killing the Jagdpanzer in return, bouncing the snare, would have killed. Jeremy Fragrance maybe could have handled his 6-pounder a bit better. If he sprinted forwards with the rapid maneuvers on it, maybe could have got in range for another shot or two. Wow! Spotted long range thanks to the extra sight on the section, and the anti-tank gun snipes off the Werfer. Nicely done. Double comments out for Jeremy Fragrance again. Stark with a lot of resources floating. He's still playing, needs to commit to his build. They're blitzing away. Will it survive one more hit? I think it will. Or it bounces anyway. Don't get to find out. And during this, the Vet 3 6-pounder gets destroyed. That's a shame. That comes up to Vet 3 now. Definitely surviving that moment. Try and go for the capture here, but Rumbier going to shut that down. So the no Katyusha barrage, decrewing the machine gun. Some smoke up in the center as well, perhaps covering the comets from the Elephant, which is spinning around at the moment.
Reconnaissance Stuka, fueled and ready to fly.
Comet, ready to move out.
T-35, a bit of a wraparound. Do have the pack right there though, and the Shreks. So can't get too much done. Oh, goes down! The Elephant spins around in time. I didn't think he had time to rotate. But he picks it off. Tank down for Stark. GG again. Stark's had enough. Very demoralizing style to play against this Axis with such strong late game weapons. And Stark outright quitting. Jimmy Fragrance has no choice now. Can't really win at this level against
Enemy threatening a capture point.
competent opponents with AI on your side. So we're going to 4x speed. See this one out.
We
Jimmy Fragrance finally throws in the towel. So Axis with a very campy style here, just setting up on the right-hand side and just grinding this one out with a lot of recon. You know, the IR searchlights, the mobile observation posts, providing them with so much sight, which can be very difficult to overcome on such a small map like this with only, you know, these very, very small sight blockers on either side, such an open middle of the map. And yeah, Allies almost pulled that one back. Made some decent pushes in. Managed to take down the walking Stuka. A few dives. Almost worked out, but just a few things not going their way. Not killing the Jagdpanzer there. A bit of a heartbreaker. And the Axis end up taking it. GG. Anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like good gameplay cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you off the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.